And so begins our search for a teeny tiny little gear door painted gray. But of course, gravity drop test confirmed gravity operational. Found it. Told you it was small. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the TARDIS. I'm getting ready to close up shop for the night, and just thought I'd go over a couple little things. Got the Hellcat done, and pretty good little Airfix kit. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. It was a quick build, but I went ahead and went with the tricolor, the white, light gray, dark gray, or I guess it's extremely light gray, medium gray, and darker gray. But I like that scheme better. There were a couple of different patterns, so I just went with a pretty straightforward one. I really think that looks better than the all blue. I'm sure the all blue was probably more practical in the long run, which is why they went to it. But I just look at it sitting on the shelf, it looked better, and it's accurate to the Dash 3 model. So also, I got some more work done on the KI-67 Peggy. Now that airplane, here's a decent picture of what I was talking about earlier about how LS put the markings on the wing to show you where the decal goes, which is, like I say, a little dated, but kind of cool. I mean, I see what they were trying to do. And again, this one is in the dark green scheme instead of the olive drab that the one with the torpedoes in. And again, as you can tell by the way I'm putting it together, I'll be making it a bit of a maintenance-y diorama, you know, with some parts missing and people working on it. Of course, that complex nose and tail glazing and framework is just so much fun. And it's really too tiny for me to tape off very well, so I used the liquid mask again with iffy results, but fortunately the acrylic paint's fairly easy to scrape off the overshoot. It came out a little bit better than the last one, but you learn from experience. Little bit of work on the Twin Otter. Primarily got the nose section taped off with the glare shield that I painted, and I'm just going to let that harden before I peel the tape. But mostly working on the Peggy and the Hellcat. And we're just working at a leisurely pace, having a good day. Beautiful weather out here. It's supposed to stay nice. I was going to do a little work on the launch umbilical tower. This is the next piece I have to make, and I've already made one of them. This is one of these hold down pieces, and you can see how it just, this thing's a nightmare piece of origami. This is the thing I need to back with plastic or wood or something. I actually put a piece of wood in the other one to get it to hold some structure. It's these pieces that just drive you nuts because there's very little overlap. There's really, you need little Tinker the Fairy hands to get in there and do that. And anyway, it makes taping off a 1/72 scale canopy look easy. The Thunderbolt, also worked on it today, and it's all painted in aluminum, and it wasn't until I got it painted. I thought I had that turtle deck strapped down pretty good, but it wasn't until I painted it that I realized I'm going to have to putty that thing and sand it because there's just a big seam where the turtle deck went on. And I'm using the B model turtle deck, or excuse me, the D model turtle deck, but I don't think it matters. They both would have that big seam. Still, it'll be a nice kit. I'm going to make it wheels up and put it on a stand and make a spinny prop for it, you know, like try and find some clear plastic to make a clear disc. There used to be, and probably still is, somebody that sells pre-made like spinning propellers for different scales. That's probably something I should look around getting, because it's really hard, even with the tool that I have, it's really hard to cut a perfect circle. You're always filing it down. But again, just a minor thing, not a big deal. All part of the joy of model building. And well, that's pretty much what I got done today. I did have some emails back and forth with the astronaut Mike Mullane, and we're gearing up to do the Zoom video Thursday morning. So hopefully by Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, I'll have it done and up. That's my goal. And also, I just found out that his son Patrick, who by the way works in a hobby shop, is an avid model builder, has also written a book, and I think they're going to send me a copy of that, so I look forward to reading that and telling you guys about it. And sometimes I don't think the families of people who, you know, we see these people, you know, astronauts or you know, people in the military have to go off and fight wars or whatever, and we tend to focus on them because they do the big hero stuff. But then, you know, was it Churchill said, they also serve who only sit and wait. And having been in the military myself and been on the street as a police officer, I understand that when you're out doing the job, you're involved in what's going on. So your mind is more at ease to focus on what you're doing. It's really, really tough on the families who understand the risk you're taking up, but they have no idea what's going on. And they're just kind of like, they just have to sit there and sweat it out, which is no fun. So hats off to them as well. And anyway, when I get these batch, like I said, I'm gonna, after I get all these models I'm working on right now done, I'll probably jump on some cars. And I keep them up there. I keep those cars up there looking at me to remind me that we're waiting on you. Let's see. Well, that's pretty much today's activities. And that's for some reason, Honey was really energetic today. I mean, she was bouncing around the house. You know, guys, I'm kidding. Of course, you know, she was drinking water. But although, in all fairness, I had a couple of days ago, I had tea. She smells coffee. She can't stand it. But I had a cup of tea, just hot tea. And when the cup was empty, I left it there, and she jumped up and she started licking it. No, you know, because caffeine's bad for cats. So I had to chase her off. But I was like, that's odd, you know. You wouldn't think a cat would be. And I didn't have any milk or any dairy or anything. It was just straight up tea. So go figure. Cats. They're a mystery wrapped up inside an enigma that plots to kill us in our sleep. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I have for tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a great day. I don't think I have anything on the agenda tomorrow, so I'll just probably be out here making more models. And that's pretty much that. You guys have a good evening. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. And oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Back them up them to truck them. Where is it? I know it's here. A box did, here's right here. A box did just show up from John, Mr. Sanwa guy. Let's see what's in here. This thing, I was so busy when it showed up, I almost forgot about it. Let's see. Thinning out my stash and figured you could use a few of these, give these a few of these a good home. Enjoy. Hobbycraft Corsair is 1 to 100, but it's actually 1 to 72nd. Weird. Regards, Sanwa guy. John the Sanwa guy. And by the way, I keep all these letters. These actually have to be filed in my cabinet down there. So, thank you, John. We have a Hobbycraft 1 to 100 Corsair, which he says is actually 1 to 72nd. And okay, that looks an awful lot like Jack Linwood's 1/32 scale Revell artwork. What's going on here, guys? Okay, I gotta go grab a picture and do a comparison. What's up with that? Maybe Mike Mashat knows something about that. Mike, any input? The Noctiager, the 2-seat ME-262 Night Fighter version, 1/72 scale by Heller. A UPC SB2C-4 Curtis Helldiver. Thank you. I'll have to look, see. UPC always made other people's models, you know, so I'll have to see who made this one originally. Oh, this is too cool. The AMT Apollo lunar module. You can't have too many Apollos and lunar modules. And from Smear. I don't think I've built a Smear kit before. Oops. I don't. It's okay. All right. This looks like the ME-262. All right. But I mean, it is, but it isn't. This is the Avia. Now, what happened was after the war, after World War II, the Czechs got their hands on some unfinished ME-262s, and they finished them themselves. And I think they had 7 of them. And I remember this from when I did the video on Operation Lusty, Luftwaffe Secret Technologies, Watson's Wizards, Incredible book, great story. They're the ones who ran around Germany after the war collecting all the jets and rockets and everything. Not to be confused with Operation Paperclip, where they were looking to get people. Watson was sent there to grab all the technology, all the equipment. But anyway, the Czechs, I think that the Russians got one. So you can find on YouTube footage of a Russian Me-262, or Me-262 in Russian markings. And the entire Czech Air Force was made up of like 7 Me-262s that they built themselves. And I think they might have actually ground up, built a couple of them, or I think there were just a lot of spare parts. They weren't in inventory very long, obviously, but it was the beginning of the Czech Jet Air Force. And that is really interesting, and thank you, John. I appreciate that. Now let me get these on the shelf and then go in and get this video processed. And once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. You guys make every day Christmas. Gosh, you're spoiling the crap out of me, and I love it. Take care. Model on.
Exploding in unspeakable horror, the green slime. 2 men struggle for survival in the infected remains of a diseased universe.
Don't ask any questions.
A battle in space against faceless beings. A cosmic nightmare that sends you into the incredible, berserk world of green slime.